Okay, so this is another video about this little, well, netbook, China netbook. Had a mission, as you saw in the previous video maybe. I installed Windows CE on this, because it has been, well, kind of locked out of itself. But this operating system is crap, and so thought my friend, who, well, is the owner of this, and I told him that you can install Android on this. So I did that, and it worked nicely. I'll just quickly power it on because it takes a little time to do so. It does have a lot longer boot time, but you can suspend it or put it in sleep mode as you would do on a tablet. It works just fine. First, I installed a version that, well, I just found randomly on the internet, and it worked nicely with the processor, but the Wi-Fi card and the speakers didn't work, so that's kind of bad, especially for an internet machine, as this one should be. So I googled a little bit and found, a kind of, you could say, distro from Android that is working on these processors. If you forgot what this is or never heard of this yet, it's a WM8650 ARM processor running at 800 megahertz, and this distro is called Uberoid or Ubadroid. I'm not sure if it's called Uberoid or Ubadroid, but whatever. This is tweaked to run on these processors. So it is the version 2.2, but you can see this looks like version 4. So, I'm no Android specialist or expert, but this is indeed the kind of look of Android 4. So on here, this is just a lot better and useful operating system than Windows CE. You pretty much converted that if you install it into a tablet without a touch screen, and all the whole things are working a lot nicer because it's a lot newer and a lot faster. Is, well, the whole thing on the internet. I don't know if you saw the video for the internet, but, well, the latest browser for Windows CE that, well, Microsoft offers is like IE6 mobile. That's a huge pile of junk. There's some other ones, but most of them I couldn't get it, to work properly, or they froze up the whole thing. Oh yeah, I forgot that. The Wi-Fi cards on these laptops are total rubbish. As you can see, it already lost the signal there. I'm kind of too far away from the router to, well, work for this. So this kind of sucks. Let's just do that and turn it on and off again, or, well, the other way around. Yeah, the Wi-Fi cards suck in these things. You like have to stand like right next to the router to make it notice. Okay, I'm literally next to the router, and now it should work fine. I just want to show you this one YouTube video playing, and here's the multitasking. Yeah, play it. Maybe it's not available on a platform, but, well, there you go. Plays just fine. Sound is, of course, adjustable. Just get out of here. You can turn it up right here. The speakers and the microphone aren't, the greatest, as we all know, but what do you expect, really? This is a cheap laptop. This is as loud as they can go. So yeah, there you go, YouTube works. So I installed some different browsers on here, too. The one that comes with, and the Opera Mini, which isn't as good as the other one is, but this loads stuff a lot faster. And it doesn't need as much RAM, and it's mobile, so it will display the most pages in mobile, which is great because this laptop isn't good at displaying, you know, full web pages, and most of them are designed for a resolution of 1024 by 768 and not 800 by 400 or 480 as this is. So as you can see, it pretty much looks like a tablet, and it sucks to scroll if you don't do that with your key, as you can see, but that works fine. So as you can see, just linked Twitter here to the mobile website, and there I could log in, and that's why the Opera is a little better to use, but it is not as good for well, modern websites, because it doesn't have all that script and all that, and HTML5 is pretty bad. I tried to run Skype on this on Android. Well, I forget. Here it is. Oh, come on, disappear here, you thing. Should have gotten a mouse, but well. I tried to run Skype, but it kind of fails at logging in. So, well, maybe try an older version. And yes, you can actually download all apps you want from the Play Store, as long, you know, they're not too intensive. So theoretically, you could install Angry Birds in this, which, well, I'll try after this video. I still got some free time, and I will really like to know how that runs on this processor. It should run fine. I mean, it's like a phone. It's like a tablet, a cheap tablet. So you got all the Android stuff here, and well, I tell you, if you got one of those things, do not use Windows CE. Do use this Android, or put Linux on it. But this one is, you know, optimized for this Uberoid. Oh, maybe it says it in the preferences. Let's just go in there. Also installs pretty fast, and the whole computer is pretty fast, simply because it runs off of the SSD. It has 4 GB, I believe, this one. There are even ones with 6 GB and 2 GB. So you can see 2.2. Does it say it somewhere? Not really, no. Build number, I can see, but it doesn't show Uberoid or Ubertroid. I still don't know how it's called. So yeah, I wouldn't put too much widgets and stuff like that on the home screen, because that uses RAM, and this has only got 256 megabytes. So I would just keep the, you know, stuff you use on here. Even the Google voice search works, but it's going to be German right now, so it doesn't really matter. It actually works. That's pretty awesome, because this microphone sucks. And, well, I got everything to work. All the ports work, Ethernet works, sound out and even in works. SD card obviously works because I installed it from there. And that's all it has, so there's not a whole lot to get working. I haven't tried around with external devices, but, well, the owner of this doesn't even use, I believe, one of them, except maybe USB for a mouse, but, well, that's all. So, he just wants to use that for internet. I couldn't survive on that thing. I could just use that for whatever, school or typing, but the keyboard is a pile of rubbish as well. So, really, things I hate about this laptop is not the screen. The screen is alright, and not the sound, because, you know, it's I wouldn't use that for stuff like that. I would use this for writing, but that just sucks. There is an update available here. The keyboard is just, you know, for my hands. Maybe if you have smaller hands, kind of, then it works better. But for me, this is and 4 updates are available. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, the battery life isn't right here. It always shows 100% until it dies, which is, well, annoying. But no one cares about that, and well, I couldn't find something that works anyway, but again, doesn't matter. So, oh, there are 3 updates. So again, I'm in the Play Store here, as you can see, so everything works. It's like a tablet. And well, if you want a very, very cheap laptop, you can get one of those, install Android on it, and well, enjoy. So, hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next bit.